Okay, I'm going to make another. This is my second video of May 22nd, 2025. And what I'm stressing about the most is I never thought of this before, how whenever the guy Nikola Tesla and some of these other great electrical geniuses 100 years ago come up with all this stuff and figured out all these things, and just being around these pieces of equipment that used to, like our data centers today, these big data centers, that was all electrical engineering equipment back in the day, like just piles of copper, just megawatts and gigawatts of fucking electric power. And these guys were around this shit. And they were able to write their fucking findings down and provide fucking hundreds and thousands of patents for us to use today. And everybody thinks it's their big fucking discovery. And everything that happens, we're taking it. This one here, I'll start off with it again. When Nikola Tesla fucking lit up the Chicago Fair, he worked with Westinghouse here in Pittsburgh. The son of a bitch fucking run thousands of fucking volts through his body to fucking complete the circuit of that fair to say, hey, alternating current must be safe. And he lit up like a light bulb. And he turned himself literally into a human antenna. Quite literally. Whatever he was thinking, probably you could have received on a radio frequency. On your radios, if there was one at that time, because I know they were working on a ground radios. But anyways, this one's going out to Los Angeles County Sheriffs. Okay, I'm going to show you my face too. I don't know what's going on within all police stations, but there's a lot of ups and downs in the police forces. And you police out there at LA County Sheriffs, there was 4 police officers last year or 2 years ago that committed suicide in 24 hours. And then I read some more documentation recently, and there's even more police officers going through like the same issues. The same ones. And you guys said it's all mental health and you don't want to talk about it, this, that, and the third. And I just told you about Nikola Tesla becoming a human antenna. I even got guys in the Department of Homeland Security saying there's no code in the VA for veterans to go to, talking about this very situation I'm talking about with the police. And there's a lot of data out there about these police. And it's just like our data centers, So now we're working on this technology, and it's everywhere throughout us right now. So that means it's in the hospital. And it shouldn't be making everybody beg to ask. If that's in the hospital and they could monitor this, where's all the data at? Because if you go to the hospital, they got Wi-Fi, they got computers, and they got these machines. And they're saying they're not using artificial intelligence right now. So that means somebody has to back up that hospital. There's a security company there, and the security company a hospital, we eliminated the research of microbes for the federal government. And anybody that's in the federal government is kind of like a doctor, just like in the hospital. And these guys have all this information, and they know sending electrophoresis, electrophoretic processes, and all this other crazy shit. They know it all. And they know if you program it into the computer, the Wi-Fi, you literally can see inside the human body. And that's all data. That's called metadata, correct? Like metadata. But where's it hiding at? Because there's people that know this. So you're saying there's another fucking faction of society that is taking all this human body data. Where's it going? Who has it? And then what since you don't want to tell the public about it, what could you do with this data? Well, if you're recording my frequency as I'm going by, you can see its heat signatures, you can see its thermal processes, and whatever else happens, Whatever else happens. Because even you, the police officers, what are they telling you guys to do? Most likely go to the fucking psychiatrist, check yourself in, and take handfuls of fucking pills that have the same fucking technology in them to fucking make your brain go to the computer. And it could, my frequency. Now, imagine me. I'm going to light this cigarette up. And get full of nicotine. I'm going to become full of nicotine here. Just imagine this. Just imagine this. Like, I got fucking physicists. I got PhDs. I got all these other guys. All these other people that can't seem to figure this one out. Cats got their tongue pretty good on this. Hey, I'm really going to add some insult to injury right now. Anybody who watches these videos, since the Department of Homeland Security come out talking about this stuff last year in May, 1 year ago, now there's a new secretary for the DHS. The one in May was Mr. Alejandro Mayorkas. Now it's Christy No. Everyone listening right now, I don't care if you're male or female or robot, but this technology, and we can see one another with this technology. Who would you rather watch take a shower? Mayorkas or Miss No? Or no? Go ahead, leave it in the comments. I hope that fucking hits both of you. And then who's going to sell the data? Where's that data go? Yeah, look at the blackmail setting up here, huh? That's every human being on the planet now. Because nobody wants to fucking talk. Where's the data? Well, we want to keep it secret. We want to keep that secret. Birds are back, huh? Birds are back. But anyways, police officers, they tell you, go take these pills. Go get a prescription for these pills. And then, like, you don't even have to file a report. Hey, I'm having a problem with the human antenna up there at work, huh? And then they say you go to a psychiatrist, and that really lowers your fucking self-esteem, doesn't it? Oh, dude, I'm a fucking mental case. Oh, my God, I'm mental. I'm starting to shave my fucking head. Fuck. I'm a mental. They got me going to the mental house and taking pills. And I tell them what's going on, and they don't admit that Nikola Tesla turned himself into a human antenna 100 fucking years ago. And we got all this crazy technology and research going on at every university. To program them computers at that hospital for bioengineering, electrical engineering of nanotechnology that's in those fucking pills. And it literally communicates with the pills in your body and sends the data right through the radio frequency. Yeah, and where does the data go? Just like the data for the street lights and the smart meters here. Where does that data go? And they say it's so easy to fucking replicate and get into that. Like, holy shit. Is that one an easy one or what? Yeah, we'll turn your power off for a week. What are you going to do? No, not even a light company. Some kid in high school that knows the shit about a fucking cell phone. And who's gonna say something about that? Because you won't say something about fucking anything else. What do you? Nobody's gonna care or what? But whenever that kid goes up there and blows the brains out of that health insurance guy, now we want to kill him. Does it make sense that right now everybody in police, you should be fucking heavily involved in this fucking case with this kid from Altoona? That's right there. That's like 50 miles in that direction. That's 50 miles in that direction. Is that going to be televised? Because we got a court case televised now about these two chicks killing a police officer. Oh, they're fighting over his significant other. See? Yeah, we televised that inside the courtroom. We're going to televise that one? I don't think so, because why? Because this kid got some brains, don't he? We just want stupid people. People with brains. They know what the fuck's going on. Nope, we're not going to put that on the national fucking telegram there. What do you guys think? Because he has to go back in December for Fed, and I don't know what he's up to right now. I have no clue. He's in some fucking county jail right now. Fucking living high life here. High price fucking food. But at least he's getting paid. Hey, how bad are you fucking busting her balls on that one? Inmate. You're getting paid just to be in prison right now, and you got a fucking computer tablet. What do you think they're doing? Remember Donald Trump said, yeah, they're using jails, prisons, and psych wards. What about hospitals? What about what else? What else? What else? What else is going on? He said that's what they're using to terrorize the fucking country or something like that. Well, how are they using jails? Oh, there's computer tablets in jail that says if you use this, you're fucking federally wiretapped as soon as you fucking hit the agree button. Section 18 of Pennsylvania. Or whatever, federal wiretapping laws. Immediately. And there's a camera on that fucking tablet, and you could do video fucking phone calls. Like you're playing fucking video games. Like you can literally do a FaceTime with someone on one of these fucking tablets while you're in prison. Boy, this kid's gonna eat you guys up, ain't he? Because he's a computer scientist. And that's why they're calling for a nullified jury, because they're going to pick everybody that's involved in black projects and fucking set this jury up. Doesn't matter what you say, Pam. He's free to go. He shot a guy in the fucking head and he's free to go. This is going to be wonderful. Oh, fuck! I can't wait to see the future. Do you hear this, Allegheny County? Because I know you're here. You hear it? And then what you guys are more scared of, now everybody's going to say they are. Oh, fuck, this is gonna make our heads, we're going to be scratching our heads here, fuck. And then you're going to say, I have no way to prove it, aren't you? But you do! Because the hospital has all the data on what's going on with the inside of people and the frequencies in there, and there's artificial intelligence that does prove this. So you can lie there. And then just to stop that situation from happening, we're talking about giving out universal high income. Oh, well, to stop for fucking the fight of money. Oh, we don't have to fucking take people's fucking DNA and try to fucking keep other people alive. Or even play Frankenstein and try to bring back the fucking dead. Go ahead, you fucking retards. Deny that. If you haven't been paying attention and you've been under a rock, or here's even a good one. Here's a good one. Listen up, police. Because the airplanes are flying over trying to tap this fucking ground wave emergency network right now. Listen to this. Here's a gentleman you can pay attention to. He's fucking kind of an oddball. But But he's in Washington, D.C., and he starts briefing senators and the president and shit. And he does this communication thing where he gets a group of people and they sit out in the middle of the desert and they just sit there and think and turn their brains into antennas. And they say they're talking to aliens. Come on, aliens, come visit us. And they just sit there. They have no weapons. It's just them sitting there trying to get spiritual with Earth. And then they say, this guy says that these spooks show up, says, you can't do this. You can't do this. You're not allowed. And it's all over his YouTube page. You can hear him talk about this. And basically what he's doing, he started a church. And there's a church right up the street from me where all these people get together and they pray. And they turn themselves into a human fucking antenna. And nobody, the priest, hey, Pope Leo the 14th, you keeping up with technology and how human antennas work? Because you can reach a large crowd of people. Because when you pray, you turn yourself into a human antenna, and now these people are subject for surveillance by the CIA because they're turning themselves into a human antenna. It's the same thing. So you guys going to close churches down? Like church. There's a mega church up here called Revival Today, and they amplify their fucking preacher, and they all get there and praise the Lord, turn themselves into human antennas. It's like the same thing as this guy sitting there with a group of people, future beings come speak to us. Okay. Do you see the stupidity? And do you see that there is a reason for this technology that, you know, that is being developed, our cell phones and shit, and now these neuromodulators and shit like that, and your Apple Watches and your Apple Pro Visions, your Meta Quests. You put the strap out on your head, that's like an EEG. And right through the screen, you know, I just seen a cell phone advertisement yesterday. On the other side of this phone, there's a camera, a small camera. It's a reflective antenna or reflective camera. It's mirrored. It's very small. This new cell phones that they're bringing out, they got rid of that camera. You can't see it, and it's in the screen. The whole screen is the camera. And if you pay attention to how Mr. NVIDIA, company owner, NVIDIA and all of NVIDIA, they're invested heavily in fucking cameras that are smaller than a fucking grain of salt, and that was years ago. A grain of salt, a camera the size of a grain of salt. And now it's the whole entire screen as a camera, and that's electrical optics. And I hear it's called integration. Integration. And now you got computer hackers that want to pull that camera out. And with AI, we could fucking literally impersonate that camera. Well, if it's the size of a grain of salt, and they really smarted us at MIT in 2013, hell, we're smaller than that now with prosthetics and 500 nanometers on the fucking smart skin, doing wireless fucking wire transfers with acoustics, peering right to the brain. Pay attention, police. Especially you guys over there in LA County. Because you got fucking Sam Altman in San Francisco, Silicon Valley in LA, and the whole fucking city burnt down. And they're putting this technology into the hands of you guys, the police, and they're making you sign non-disclosure agreements not to talk about it. It's all over your cameras on your body armor and your Kevlar. What else are they doing with you guys? How about local here? There's an Air Force base right there. You think these guys don't know? They would be shutting down the artificial intelligence companies if they didn't know. Think! they'd be calling martial law and they'd be shutting down every artificial intelligence company in the United States of America. And if the rest of the planet didn't listen, they'd be blowing them up. And they still are going to war over there in Israel and fucking Ukraine. We're sending all that money over there to Ukraine. And then they're working on the streets here of programs of heat-seeking missile technology. And they're selling it to Ukraine. And Ukraine's paying them with our own money so they can launder it like a court case. Hey, let's go to court. I'm going to sue you. That's a good way to launder fucking money now. I don't know why they do it this way. Because they want to say it's something else and, like hide history. Hey, where did all this technology come from that nobody could even tell you where a computer chip come from? Come from Nikola Tesla, retards. Because he made himself a human antenna. And he was able to see this shit. Oh, look at this. I just put my hand out and, the tree starts growing to me. All I have to do is stink. And this is, hey, Air Force, this is you. Because your jets are crashing, retards. Because we got people working on fucking heat-seeking missiles in the fucking civilian fucking towns. Fucking retards. OSI, go fuck yourself too. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And just some of the fucking paperwork you can find from the Air Force. And then you go try to talk to them in person, they look at you like you're a fucking crazy person. Because they're fucking mentally ill just for signing up to kill people. Like, quite literally. It's like, fuck, dude. Fuck. So now I go to say, hey, administration. Okay, I kind of got off tangented here and find something a little more important. Because administration just give up fucking, hey, Air Force, what are you guys going to be doing with this Sam Altman guy? Because I've seen some pictures of him lately. Boy, Sam, it looks like you want to quit your fucking job, and I can correlate and relate to you 100%. Over 100%. Like, I can see the future. What are they doing? With OpenAI. We had to get rid of a lot of guys at Microsoft, didn't we? So, Air Force, we have a morality issue or what? Are you guys going to fucking, let's change history here? But then as soon as you get something that you're looking for, you're going to go back? What's going on? How about Space Force that's up here that dropped their own AI? What are they doing with the infrastructure? Hi, Sam. How are you? Just Sam, how are you? Did they drop their own artificial intelligence Space Force? I know in 2024 they asked for $30 billion with the government audit and shutdown. I haven't been paying attention to you guys. I don't have that. I'm not using a computer. This is all literally just hitting my brain because every day my brain is getting hit by advanced fucking heat-seeking missile technologies of quasi-statics in the fucking civilian population. I already did talk about the local government. I did. You see, I have videos of it where they totally are negligent and pretend they have the cable company, the service provider is right there and has nothing to fucking say. Fed. They're right there and you can see the fucking, on the Kevlar, fucking visible light, fucking quasi-static condensed matter. Just fucking sliding around on the fucking wires. And they wouldn't even look. This is on video. It's literally on his channel. I'm kind of like when you it seems like you're by yourself and you have, yeah, you're a human antenna and now you're talking to people with covert communications. Sorry, double agents. Double agents is too big of a fucking problem. Sorry. Because you could be the fucking local police station pretending to be the fucking Air Force. Because you both got ground wave emergency network fucking technology. Duh! Duh! Did you guys listen to the video I listened to last night about the history of these fucking antennas? 100 fucking years ago. I'm kind of I'm not speechless. I just am waiting to see somebody remark in person. I am curious, like an artificial intelligence. What are you going to mutter out of your voice box? And who is going to tell you what to say covertly with this communications? Because this is what this is. This is instead of going to court because I already won for years, I should have a pile of money. I could just set a pile of money out here. Anybody that needs money, come get it. Like throwing bread out to the birds. Just sign your name, you're taking it. I want to know who's taking the money. But no, if you need money, it's right here. Come knock on the door, sign your name. And what are you using it for? I just let the money sit out here. Like I said, I wanted $1 billion up there at that church. I wanted $1 billion cash up there at that church. And I just wanted to see how fucking humans would react. Like, if that money was on fire, I just wonder how many people would get out of their fucking car and go dive into the fucking fire. Look at all this fucking money and just jump in there. Because that's literally, after 4 years, $1 billion should be sitting right there for anybody to take.